わっちはもともと何百年と一人で麦畑におった。
No one gives subtitles.
もう誰もわっちを必要としておらん。
どこか行くあてはあるのか？
北へ帰りたい。
Oh, that's the song.
今出回ってるある銀貨が近々銀の含有率を増やして新しく発行されるって噂があるんでさ。
ロレンスさん、心当たりがあるんですね。
Jiraiya Sensei? What?
郵便配源に金を輸入しようとするとものすごい関税がかかるんだ。期限付きの信用貸しです。こちらを支払っていただきたい。
ロレンス！
Holo!
Okay, so they were doing the first original season of Book 1 and 2. And this look is technically OVA.
あなた方の旅をお守りします。
何の因果か。拾ってしまった変な娘は他に帰りたいとご所望だ。
なんでそんなにお人よしなんじゃ。
お前が特別な存在だからだ。
You see, I know they're going more in line with the art style that was in the light novels, but I sort of really like the older art style that they did in the first time of the anime because the colors were a lot bolder and a lot darker. And on top of that, I think I actually posted it in the thread. I'll show you what I mean from the screenshots. Because what they did really, really well in the original was that we're able to express a lot of does this actually show all the images? They were able to express a lot of emotions just through the facial structure. But because it was darker, you could sort of see. Whereas in this new trailer, everything seems a lot more, I don't want to say faded, but a lot more softer. The color schemes. They're not as bright, they're not as dark, they're not as deep. They're more softer colors. The hair colors, everyone's colors, the clothes colors, everything like that. And for me, personally, it feels a little bit VTuber-y. It really does. Because whenever I see, like, whether it's a poster or a little advertisement video or like a store in Japan, those type of color schemes that they use is basically what's associated with like the VTuber thing. And so they're kind of playing into that, which makes sense, especially if it's linked to how they did the art style in the novel. But I got used to this darker art style. So I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. The jury's still out on that one. And I can't really judge it until I see it. But I've grown accustomed to the older style. And I think that's probably going to be one of the opening songs. That's because anime is now more. I don't even know what that means. That means cute, right? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I know every decade or so the art style changes a little bit. It is what it is. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. Do we have a date for the Madoka movie? I've only watched the first season of Madoka. I didn't even know they had a second season. And yes, I thought the first art style was pretty cute. I thought it was adorable with the expressions. But I guess they wanted her to look younger. Because they make her look a year or two older in the older anime. Whereas she's supposed to appear like a 15, 16-year-old in the books. By how they describe her. Because she appears as a young woman. Like a young girl in those times. Which is like 14, 15, 16. Whereas like in this one, she's definitely on the younger side of that spectrum. Whereas in like the original one, she's definitely on the older side of that spectrum. But like, jury's still out. We'll see how it goes. The important part is going to be how well they use it. It really has less to do with what it looks like and really how they use it. But it could end up being charming in its own way. And from what they've said, it's going to be 24 episodes spread 12 and 12. So definitely from what I've seen in this one, book 1, book 2, and the OVA episode when she gets her season 2 outfit. So it's going to be... In the original, it was like 12 episodes for 2 books. If they give 24 episodes for 2 books... That's going to be like the whole thing. Double the time. Unless they end up going 4 books in season 1. In which case it's going to catch up to the end of season 2 in the previous version. So it's going to be, yeah. The remake makes Lawrence look older to me. I think he looks the same. it just feels more faded. But I guess we could just see from his face once we actually see more angles. But I think like the gray hair color makes him look older. But I don't think having gray hair in anime necessarily means that you're old. It just means that your hair is gray. Just like having like white or gray haired girls in anime doesn't mean that they're like 80 years old and a grandmother. It just means that they have white and gray and silver hair. So it's a bit of an anime trope thing, which you kind of got to get used to. Because the first time I saw Lawrence, I'm like, this guy's pushing 60. It's like, he's not 60. Anime is a thing. Anime is a thing. Anime is a thing. Like I said, a literal buffet is coming. How the hell are we supposed to watch all this? Good luck with that.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun sized, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.